Hey, good morning, Choice Residential. Hope your day's off to an amazing start. Today, I want to talk about understanding where your clients are coming from and what past experiences they've had. This is true when you're working with buyers and sellers. You really want to not just dive into what are their current needs and what do they need to do from here moving forward. You need to understand what their experiences have been in the past and where they're coming from, because that all shapes what they're trying to do moving forward. So you have to understand that some clients come from parts of the country, maybe where there is more seasonality to the market. For example, my wife is from Michigan and they have very brutal winters. So you can imagine the real estate market really starts to slow down and you see a lot more seasonality there. Or maybe they come from a more tourist area or a summer beach town where maybe it really peaks in the spring and early summer, but then the rest of the year really drops off and there's not a lot of churn in the market. We happen to live in a market where there is much less seasonality, though there is some. People buy and sell houses here 12 months out of the year. But you want to make sure you understand where the person you're speaking to is coming from to understand if you need to have a conversation about that difference. They may come from a market where there are contingencies or a state where there are contingencies built into the contract. And if their current house doesn't sell, they can get out of the purchase with no penalty. Of course, that's not the way it is here. They may come from markets where escalation clauses are very normal or even built into their contracts. So we need to understand what those experiences are so we know how to begin to advise them moving forward. So the point is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Simply ask them, what other real estate experiences have you had? Have you sold homes before? Have you bought homes before? Were there any points of friction or frustrations during those experiences that you can share with me? Were there things that were really great about those experiences that you can share with me? You want to get an understanding of that background. It's going to help you provide the service that they are expecting and exceed the level of service that they're expecting moving forward when you understand where they've been in the past. So keep that in mind when you are connecting with your next client. Hopefully that helps you get a more complete understanding of their perspectives, where they stand and how they view the upcoming real estate transaction. As always, if you have questions or experiences, please put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you need us, we're just a phone call away. Until next time, take care.